Imagine an AI so powerful, it could single-handedly redefine what we think is possible. Now, imagine its creators accidentally spilled its secrets to the entire. This isn't science fiction, folks. This is the story of Claude Mythos 5, Anthropic's next-generation AI, and how its accidental reveal sent the stock market reeling. We're talking about an AI with a staggering 10 trillion parameters. To put that in perspective, GPT-4, which blew us all away, had around 1.8 trillion. That's right, Mythos 5 is roughly 5 to 6 times larger than anything we've seen before. Its internal code name, Capybara. Pretty unassuming for such a beast. Mythos 5 isn't just an upgrade. It's a whole new tier. It sits above Anthropic's existing Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku models, signaling a generational leap in AI. Anthropic's own internal documents describe Mythos 5 as by far the most powerful AI model we've ever developed, calling it a step change in capabilities. So, what makes Mythos 5 so special? Well, it excels in 3 critical areas. First up, coding. This AI performs at the level of a senior engineering team. It can even handle architecture-level tasks, which is mind-blowing. Imagine an AI designing the blueprint for an entire software system. Next, academic reasoning. Mythos 5 shows dramatically improved multi-step reasoning and analytical depth. Think deep problem solving on a new level. And finally, the controversial part, cybersecurity. Mythos 5 is far ahead of any other AI model in cyber capabilities, and this is where things get really intense. Now, here's where the drama truly unfolds. Nobody was supposed to know about Mythos 5 yet. Anthropic was developing it in complete secrecy. But then, on March 26, 2026, the world found out. Not because Anthropic announced it, but because of a massive configuration error. Security researchers Roy Paz from Layer X Security and Alexandra Paul-Wells from the University of Cambridge were the ones who stumbled upon it. They discovered approximately 3,000 unpublished files on Anthropic's infrastructure. And get this, they were in a publicly accessible data store. No authentication needed to view them. Among these files was a draft blog post describing Claude Mythos 5 in full shocking detail. The root cause. A simple toggle switch in Anthropic's content management system, or CMS, was left in the wrong position. It set uploaded files to public by default instead of private. Just one wrong click, and a groundbreaking secret was out. Fortune magazine reviewed the documents, and after contacting Anthropic, the company finally restricted access. But by then, the cat was out of the bag. Here's the real kicker, though. This was Anthropic's second major leak in just 1 week. Can you believe the irony? Just 5 days later, on March 31st, they accidentally shipped the entire source code of Claude Code, that's 512,000 lines, to the public NPM registry. Think about that for a second. The very company that's building cutting-edge AI safety tools keeps leaking its own secrets through basic human errors. So, what exactly was in those 3,000 leaked files? Well, beyond the draft blog posts about Mythos, there were internal PDFs and memos. These documents detailed Mythos's capabilities, its training data, and critically, Anthropic's internal cybersecurity concerns. And yes, even the model's internal codename, Capybara, was exposed in these files. All the secrets laid bare for anyone to find. But among all this, one angle stood out, sending shivers down the spines of governments and investors alike: the cybersecurity bombshell. The leaked documents explicitly stated that Mythos is currently far ahead of any other AI model in cyber capabilities. Let that sink in. It presages an upcoming wave of models that can exploit vulnerabilities in ways that far outpace the efforts of defenders. A terrifying forecast. Anthropic had been privately warning top government officials for weeks about this. They knew the risks, and they briefed the right people. Their private warnings highlighted that large-scale cyber attacks become far more likely once models at this capability level are widely available. But what does this far-ahead capability actually look like in practice? Anthropic researcher Nicholas Carlini demonstrated it with a real-world test. In an internal test, the AI found a heap buffer overflow vulnerability hidden in the Linux kernel for over 20 years. It cracked it in just 90 minutes. It didn't stop there. Mythos 5 also discovered a critical SQL injection vulnerability in the open-source Ghost CMS, a popular blogging platform. And then, it successfully wrote exploit code for it, demonstrating the ability to gain administrator access and steal sensitive data. Scary stuff. This wasn't just a proof of concept. It was a stark demonstration of an AI's autonomous capability to find and exploit real-world flaws. The news of Mythos 5's capabilities wasn't just a tech headline, it was a financial earthquake. The stock market felt the tremors immediately. Cybersecurity stocks, the very companies meant to protect us, plummeted overnight. Billions in market value evaporated in a flash. Investors panicked, realizing that if an AI could so easily exploit vulnerabilities, their defenses might become obsolete overnight. Algorithmic trading systems, often fueled by AI themselves, likely detected the implications instantly, triggering a rapid sell-off. This leak suggested a fundamental, terrifying shift in the cyber threat landscape, making current defense strategies far less effective. It wasn't just a dip, it was a flash crash for an entire sector, driven by the accidental revelation of a single powerful AI model. Beyond the market, governments around the world were briefed. Top officials from the US, UK, and EU received urgent intelligence. The discussions focused on national security implications, critical infrastructure protection, and the potential for global instability. It was a stark reminder that advanced AI isn't just about efficiency. It's about power and risk on an unprecedented geopolitical scale. This incident spotlights the deep dilemma Anthropic faces. They built this powerful AI, yet their core mission is AI safety. How ironic. How do you reconcile developing the most powerful, potentially dangerous AI with your foundational commitment to responsible AI development? And the irony keeps piling up. A company dedicated to building AI safety tools keeps leaking its own top-secret research through basic errors. So, what's next for Mythos 5 and for AI regulation in general after this bombshell revelation? The world is watching closely. Expect intense debates on responsible disclosure, AI governance, and international cooperation to manage these unprecedented risks. This leak might force a global rethink on how powerful AI models are developed, tested, and ultimately released to the public. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. Claude Mythos 5 is Anthropic's next-gen, 10 trillion parameter AI, a true generational leap. It was accidentally leaked through a simple CMS error, revealing its unprecedented capabilities in coding, reasoning, and cybersecurity. This leak sent cybersecurity stocks plummeting and triggered urgent, high-level government briefings about national security threats. It highlighted AI's dual nature, immense potential for good, but also immense, unforeseen risks that we need to address carefully. This isn't just about one AI model. It's a wake-up call for the entire AI industry, signaling a new era of powerful and complex challenges. We need robust safety protocols, not just within AI models themselves, but throughout their entire development and deployment lifecycle. The race for powerful AI is undeniably on, but the race for AI safety, ethics, and responsible governance is even more critical. What do you think about Claude Mythos 5 and its implications for our future? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe.